Hi guys, welcome to another episode of It Lurks Below. My name is Wilfred, and in today's episode, let's take a look at the Cleric. I'm level 11. It's nice because with the level 5 and 10, you've got two ancient items, and I'd like to show you some of the itemization on how this game works as well, and also compare to a Bard, because I played a Bard before. Now this is a this is a Cleric, and Cleric has something like the Pure Guard, which is rewarded to you at level 10. This is to increase your armor by a certain percentage, and the other one is to just a big heal like the Vena, which is healed 200 hit point, and you could also spend your ancient orb so as to increase the amount of heal that you have. For example, if you take a look at the ancient orbs here, you have 10 because I've leveled up 10 times. Each time I level, there's one. So I could spend some gold as well as orb to level up the heal. I'm not a big fan of the other one, the Pure Guard, because another 25%, I can't really feel how much benefit that would be. But I mean, even heal, I don't use that much as well. But if I need it, it's nice to be healed a little bit more. So I'm going to spend 500 gold, which I have got a lot anyway because of my planting and seeding and everything else. I've got a lot of gold here, and so I'm just going to do it right now. Press E to increase, and then after that you require 2. So if I get it right, it's a 1 and 2, and the next time with 3, so it'll be like 6 corner orbs in order to get to the highest level, perhaps, I do not know, which means that you likely not able to level up all the ancient weapons items, so I would probably just cautiously pick the one that I think is useful and do it. Now I'm going to also play a little bit here and to show you some of the how the dungeon works in this game. Now I haven't played Terraria, and I think for those of you who have not played Terraria, and it's kind of a nice introduction to this genre, because normally I wouldn't even think about playing Terraria seriously. But if it's an ARPG coupled with that, I'm kind of like happy with that. So now I need to be a little bit careful here, mainly because I need to close off the gap the moment I drop in. Because these kind of guys can escape from the dungeon, and you wouldn't want them to escape from the dungeon. There's a good reason to it. All right. So you don't want them to escape from the dungeon, because they would, you need to clear off everything in order to count as a win. For get a treasure. So I would actually do a little bit of just manning the thing a little bit, making sure that no one escaped from here, and now I'm happy. So let me just get it back here. So you see what I mean? So you can't escape from it. So it's just that I got a little bit stuck here right now. Now I need a little bit of health regen right now because I've been getting hit here. And I can do a heal as well, and the heal is pretty effective. I have to be careful of what hits me. There are a couple of mobs, some are ranged, some are like this type that just have to be a bit careful. So that's done. I could also do a blessing as well. The blessing will make it a lot easier because my blessing will increase my vitality, attack power, as well as the speed. So you see that suddenly my health is pretty cool. Well, sometimes it's necessary because now this is kind of dangerous because the way I do it is tanking the whole thing up, and I shouldn't really do it that way. I'm going to heal myself just in case. I really need to have put in a bit more kind of like the torches. So I like this dungeon. It's a little bit more action. There are some loot here and there. I'm going to examine them once level 10. Okay, so, well, when it comes to Mr. Brevet's game, it's always about loot. The loot here is level 10. I've got Lightning Wand of Vampire, which would heal by 2% of crit damage done. I got 1% crit hit. I haven't really got any crit, so if I equip this one, it would increase my... but this one has a magic find, which is kind of pretty nice. So it's toughy. I do not... Yeah, because this is a 4 kind of like affixes, and I've got vitality, wisdom. Wisdom is alright, but I've got hit point that increased by a fair bit magic fine as well. So I will stick with this one that I have. The other crystal I have got is increased gold fine by 5%, but I don't need gold, but there's a hit point increase as well. So I see whether I need to, you can actually unequip them and put it back in again, so it's kind of nice. So unequip them, make it a white item, like for example like this one here. Well, I don't know why, maybe there's a bug. But I've converted some of these items to a magical. So I think I'll just leave it as it is right now. So there's another kind of like a... Okay, I can't really see. I've got blessing as well. Okay, so there's a door. Oh my goodness, is that the final boss? I do not know. I'll have to see in just a bit. So let me just find a way to go up. Alright, let me just do some health regen as well. Okay, so that part is sorted. Whoa, I got level 12. That's not bad. So sometimes you can use your advantage to the of the geographic kind of like advantage, because some mob cannot come to you because they're melee, and some mob are like a range kind of thing. Level 9, let me see. Level 9, but mine is level 9 as well, so I'm not going to use this one. And okay, so there's a treasure chest, and let's see what we have here. A little bit of Mario here, just gold coin, nothing fantastic. A bit of like another crystal that I've picked up, which is the hit point 178 actually. So it's not too bad for the 100. I mean, if I want to do away with the magic fine, I could actually put this one in to increase my hit point for a while. But meanwhile, let's see what the other side is. I don't know whether it's a boss or not. It could well be. Well, you know what? I think let me go back down and rest a bit first, because I wouldn't want to go into the battle which is long, and after that I couldn't kind of get out from it. Let me just... I think I need some food as well. Let me see. Oh, I'm fine with it. Some berry. I'm not going to do my usual farming. You guys know that I do a lot of farming. I'm just going to pick my berry and probably just make some pie, and that's it. I mean, I have a lot of food. I don't have to. I just need 5 stacks of it. So I have a lot of food, so I don't need to like really forcing myself to do everything. But it's a good source for gold, because that is the... Yeah, and there's a new kind of like feature. If you hold a shift, you just like maximum stat, which I think Mr. Brever has just put it in. So I think that's nice. So let me just sell things I do not need. I don't need this one. This one I'll keep it for a while first. All right, so I am ready for the... I don't know whether it's a boss or not. We'll see. If not, then I'll do some other mob somewhere else. Okay, so this is it, and well, wish me luck. No. I probably need some blessing if it's a boss. Let me see. Yep, it's a boss. So it's a boss. I'm going to eat something here, health regen. Let's see. Well, I think I out-level this guy a bit. We'll see. I'm trying to... Ooh! Oh, wow. So I have to man the ground a little bit when they because otherwise I'll get lesser. Well, it's getting faster and faster. Well, I like this boss fight, actually rather exciting. Well, I can take cover from all of these things as well if I want to. Ooh, the beam! Don't get beamed, heal myself. I think I'm fine. Hey, that's nice, come on man. Soulgazer, woohoo! Okay, that's done. Let's see what I have here. Now, the objective is done. Great stuff. So, nice. So that was the muddy area. So I need to go down the icy area and find Draco, the flesh ooze. Now so far I've been opening up area. Okay, this one is like a world. It wrap around, so like a world map kind of thing. You can wrap around to the other side. So I am going to go deep lower if I want to, or I could explore like horizontally a little bit. I think this would have some treasure rooms here and there, I presume, like the big dungeons like this one here. Or I say, well, that's fine. I mean, I can go deeper and start to get better gear below. So that could do too. So there's two sides to it. You can either go vertical or horizontal. It's very nice. I like this kind of design. So knowing that it's a closed beta, I probably would want to just go deep as fast as I could. So that is one, and I've got something called the Ring of Defense, which I have, a large bag of recipe, and the Ring of Higher Jump, which I don't have, 9, 10. The gear wise, it's not a lot of gear that is relevant to me, but let's see what a large bag of recipe is like. I got new blueprint for buildings. Yeah. Okay, so this is the one that I can have the wow, shape stone break. I have a wizard of space and time as well as the head shack. That's nice. I need some horizontal beams and vertical beams and get some of these things. I would do that. So that, yeah, I need shape stone brick, which is like the. I'm trying to see what is a shape, kind of like a stone brick. I probably have to. Yeah, so this is the one. I need to use the cobblestone to do that. So I won't do it in this video. This video is just a very short video on where things are, just showcasing to you the Cleric class. Now, for those of you who have been playing some D&D before, you probably know that Cleric carry a shield, but in this game there's no shield, as you know. So the one that they have make up for, I guess, is just to give you an ancient item to be the shield, increase your armor. So I do not know how effective that was, but I'm pretty happy that it works out pretty well. So short video to show you the second boss of this game, and I suppose there are many other bosses that I'm still scratching the surface. So the next one is the IC kind of like area that I'm very looking forward to see what that would become. So stay tuned. Any question you can ask me, and I think I've been reading a lot of comments as well saying that this is a game that looks too retro for you or whatnot. But to be honest, someone who hasn't been playing any of this genre like Terraria is actually pretty perfect to be introduced to this genre. The pixel graphic probably it affect you better more than me as a viewer who haven't played this game, because as someone who has been playing this game for a while, after a while I don't really pay attention to what the graphic looks like. I mean, so long as you tell me what it is, a lot of things I could imagine. But it's really about gameplay. Like just now, a boss fight I thought was rather interesting. You can dodge a bit, and after that, the boss will alter the terrain, and you have to try not to fall into the trap itself, like how I trapped some of the invaders from the above in the past. So yeah, I mean that is all I have today. And again, thank you very much for tuning in. And I'll see you next time when I get even more fantastic, go into the IC area and show you some different graphic. I mean, I think you guys have seen this town a lot, which is when he was first started to play, making this game. And after that, his graphic skill improved, Mr. Brevik's graphic skill improved as he go deeper and deeper. And I really appreciate the fact that he doesn't go back and redo everything, because a lot of developer will get this trap of trying to improve everything at the right same level, and the product just never get released. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. See you next time. Goodbye.